Right guys, okay, in our last video we were discussing parallel parking. So we did that in an automatic car. Today we'll be doing it in a manual car. So I'm in the car, engine's running, we're about to move off. Manual car, 3 points we need to remember: control, accuracy, observation. Control, make sure that you're traveling at a low speed. Accuracy, make sure you're able to achieve your objective. Observations, make sure nothing escapes your observations, your vision, your understanding of anything going on around you. So here you'll see we've got 5 gears. The gear that we're going to reverse in is obviously in R. Understand clutch control, which I discussed in our last video. So make sure you understand where your feet controls are. Make sure that there's no gap running under your heel. So you'll see my heel is elevated. You can see it there like that. Please make sure that your heel is not elevated and that it's on the floor like this. If it's not, you will struggle with reverse parking. You must have your heel on the floor. It helps you support your foot. It helps you understand what you're doing in the car, and it buys you the necessary time if you need to stop for somebody. So now we are going to be doing the parallel park. So in a second I go into gear 1. I find my biting point. So listen to the engine, guys. In a second the noise in the car, it will change. So let's count to 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you hear the engine note change? Down there. That's biting point. So we're in gear 1. We're going to look all the way around, make sure it's safe. Nothing is coming. I stay out and I go alongside the target vehicle. You'll see that I'm looking around, making sure it's safe. I can see a vehicle coming towards me, and I'll come to a stop here. Now I'm looking around, making sure it's safe. My clutch is down. I'm in neutral. I'll now go in reverse. Now I'll do my all-round observations, making sure it's safe. Nothing coming towards me, and with my biting point alone. So with my biting point, I will find my biting point there. You can hear the engine note change. I will be reversing, doing the maneuver solely on my biting point. So I'm dragging a car. If I need to stop, I put my clutch down and I brake to a stop. So I'm looking around, making sure it's safe. Now can you hear that noise? It's telling me it's disengaged, it's come out of reverse. So back in neutral, back in reverse. Looking around, making sure it's safe. And once my car, the rear of my car, goes past the end of his car, you'll see I'm doing my all-round observations. I will then do a full look to the left. I'm looking in all my mirrors and I'll open my windows. If I can hear a car, I will need to stop. I now have my triangle or my pizza slice 45-degree angle with a car on my left. Now I'll slowly continue reversing. Now I've seen somebody walking behind the vehicle I'm reversing with, so I'll come to a stop. I can see him in my door mirror approaching. I'll let him get to the same distance to the opposite side. So now that the man from over on my left has walked across, I'm looking around, making sure it's safe. Now I'm looking in my small left door mirror and I can see my back wheel. Now I'm not using a reverse camera, I'm looking in that small mirror. I can see that I'm very close to the curb. I seem to have a good position. I'll now do my full look to the right. Now if you look in the left door mirror, you'll see that I'm touching the curb. Now I'll bring the left door mirror down so you can see it. Now you can see that I'm touching the curb. This will not fail your test. I'll go into gear 1, move forward with a full look to the left, and you'll see that I'm coming away from the curb. I'll stop a second to let this car go. Now that he's gone, I'll look in my left door mirror. As soon as my car wheel comes away from that curb, which is in a few seconds, now I will straighten my front wheels. And now I'll reverse the car ever so slightly, making sure it's safe. in neutral, handbrake on, feet off the less than 2 minutes, and you'll see that I even touch the curb. I won't film my driving test on touching the curb, but it's important that I make the adjustment, and it's important that I bring my door mirror back to where it was the original starting position. So that's how we do a reverse park. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to watch the rest of our videos.